Good evening and welcome to Frontier Regional, Frontier, FCAT. Welcome to FCAT here tonight. Sorry. Tom Albert, Ben Roberts, Mason Smith,
That's
and
my name.
Amalia Smith on the camera. It's going to be a good game tonight here, Mason. And, yeah, I mean, we have the Frontier Redhawks versus the Greenfield Green Wave, and it's going to be good tonight.
Oh, yeah. I think this is going to be one of the best games we've seen all season, Tom. These teams faced previously. It ended in a 3-point loss for the Redhawks, and we just watched a very tense JV game where the Redhawks couldn't quite pull it out. They had an attempt at that last-second buzzer beater, but they ended up losing by just 1 point. So, you know, you have to think that the same thing or something similar is going to happen in this varsity game as well.
Yeah, and what's funny tonight, Mason, is Bear Country's here, Bobby C here is for GCZ TV, and we're here tonight. So everybody is out here to see Frontier versus Greenfield, the rematch we've been waiting for.
And this is a big game when we're talking about the postseason, too. Frontier is coming into this game ranked 38th in Division 4. Greenfield was ranked 21st. So Greenfield right now is in that window to qualify for the state tournament. Frontier is not. They're just 6 places shy of that, actually. And so a win here against a team that is in that window as well as in their conference would be huge for them.
Yeah, and it's going to be a good game tonight no matter what. I mean, 2 good teams. We've seen Frontier play very well. And like we said, Max Millette concussed. He's out. That is huge, a huge loss for Frontier.
Yeah.
And we'll see if they're going to be able to make up for it. I talked with both coaches I talked with Coach Josh Morse the other night, and, you know, they're going to have to really rely on, and as well as tonight, they're going to have to rely on Owen Babb, Alex Ellis, Sasha Drag, and Rowan Modesto fighting for those rebounds. And, of course, you got Nico Fasulo. He's starting as well. So those are the 5 starters. And it's going to be a huge height game. You know, I mean, like, it's going to see – we're going to see 3-point plays. That's going to be huge, Mason.
Absolutely.
Foul shots is always huge. And, you know, Nico and Owen, they were pretty good the other night.
Yeah, they right now, with Max Millette off the court, they are currently Frontier's leading scorers that will be playing tonight. Owen Babb has 114 points on the season. Nico Fasulo with 86 points. And then I wanted to talk about some of the big threats from Green Wave, Jonathan Brior and Caleb Thomas. Jonathan Brior, he's an absolute beast in the paint.
Yeah.
He gets things done, and that's why he's the leading scorer on Green Wave with, believe it or not, 156 points on the season.
Geez.
And then Caleb Thomas, he's more their long-range shooter, hit the most threes out of the team this season so far with 127 points. So those are the two big threats that Frontier needs to be watching out for. And, you know, you got guy in the paint and a long-range guy. That kind of diversity is what makes Greenfield such a dangerous team.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see what happens here tonight. And, you know, we got another minute 50 before the game starts, Mason. And, I mean, one thing you're totally going to have to work out for, I mean, like you said, Jonathan Brior, it's going to be the battle between, I think, Owen Babb and Jonathan Brior.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens. I mean, this game, I feel like it could go either way. And,
it totally could.
And I think they're going to do the starting lineups as well as the national anthem. So we'll be right back. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll go over to the queue.
Welcome to Nicholls Gymnasium for tonight's basketball game between the Red Hawks of Frontier Regional and your Greenfield Greenway. All spectators are reminded that we are dealing with young athletes, not professionals who are trying to do their best for each respective high school. We request that all cheering be supported. Let's make this contest a positive experience for all concerned. We would also like to remind you that the use of tobacco products on school premises is prohibited by state law. We would appreciate your cooperation in keeping the gym clean by using the trash receptacles located at the gym doors. At the conclusion of this contest, both teams will participate in the ceremonial handshake demonstrating respect for their opponent. All fans must remain off the court and wait until the ceremony is completed and the game officials have exited. And now for your starting lineups. For the Red Hawks, at guard, number 3, Nico Zulo. At guard, number 15, Alex Ellis. At forward, number 20, Sasha Lopez. At forward, number 30, Roman Modesto. At center, number 14, Owen Babb. The Red Hawks are coached by Josh Morse with assistant Tim Hoare. And now for your Greenfield Greenway. At guard, number 3, Ollie Postgame. At guard, number 5, Grayson Thomas. At guard, number 4, Caleb Murray. At forward, number 1, Jacob Blanchard. At forward, number 11, John Brior. The Greenway is coached by Angelo Thomas with assistants Jeremy Thomas, Steve Paul, and Jake Sapp. Would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
Back. We are just about to see the tip-off here at Greenfield High School. Red Hawks really, we've already said this, they really need a win in this game. They have 10 games left in the season, including this one, and they have had a rough start. They really need to get things going at this midpoint in the season if they want to make it into the playoffs, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see what happens tonight, like we said, Mason. It all depends on who wants it more.
Yeah, absolutely. And the tip-off is going to be won by Green Wave. That's the captain, Blanchard, bringing it up. And now it's over to Postera. Postera at the arc. Up top, it's Brior. And now that's Murray with it. Back up top. Grayson Thomas. And now Murray with the layup is good.
Yeah, Caleb Murray. We're going to see him here all night, Mason.
And Babb with the ball for the Red Hawks. Taking it up past half court. Now in the corner, it's the Dragon. Babb in the paint. Has an opening. Oh, and a little bit too much force behind that one. The rebound isn't brought down by Rowan Modesto, and now it's going the other way. Murray with it in the corner. Grayson Thomas stays in bounds, swings it out, thinking about the three, doesn't want it, top of the key, and the Dragon falls on top of the ball, trying to get it off. I think it'll be a jump ball. There it is. So, with a minute gone in the first quarter, Caleb Murray strikes first for the Green Wave. And now Red Hawks trying to.
Yeah, I mean, we've only played about a minute here, so.
Yeah, I mean, I will say just early on, and also looping in the JV game, rebounding was a huge problem for JV, and we just saw Owen Babb tying it up. And we just saw Owen Babb and Rowan Modesto lose a rebound on offense. And so that hopefully that's not a concern for them, but, that's a thought in our minds right now. And Blanchard's shot doesn't go. Fasulo gets the rebound and takes it the other way. Babb on the left side, hands it back to Fasulo. On the sideline, back up to the top of the arc. Double teamed, and now Ellis with it into Babb. And now Modesto. It's a little off on the two.
Yeah, and it was unfortunate, Mason. Owen Babb was out of position. He needed to be there to get the rebound.
Yeah.
So.
And, I mean, that's what I was talking about with the rebounds before. That shot in and out by Grayson Thomas. And now the Dragon with it. Up against Murray at the arc. He's got Ellis to his right. Puts it up. Oh, man. That was a great effort, though.
Yeah. I don't know how he held it that long.
Blanchard's shot doesn't go. Babb gets the rebound. Pops it out to Fasulo. He'll get up to the arc. Has Ellis in the corner, but it'll go back to the top. And now back to Fasulo from the Dragon.
Mason, this is a very defensive game so far.
Oh, and Babb scoops it up before it gets out of bounds. In the corner, the Dragon for three.
Oh! There we go. Sasha Drag. He's going to make it, 5-2, Mason? Hawks take the lead.
Wow. Big moment for the Hawks. Going up early like that, and that is a big play.
Oh, my gosh. So what Greenfield, what they've been struggling with, they drive to the paint, but they can't get the shot. It's good defense from Frontier, but they can't find the basket.
I don't really know. And in the JV game, this was something that, they were really good with. Where they were, they'd get into the lane and then they'd make that shot. And here's a corner three. That ties the game from Murray.
Caleb Murray, good. Oh, my goodness. He's got all the points for Greenfield.
Yeah. Fasulo, Babb, and now in the paint, Modesto gets two more.
Yeah, Rowan Modesto doing his job down low. That keeps Frontier on top, 7-5.
Murray with the ball. Hands it off to Blanchard. He gets into the paint. Back up top, Grayson Thomas. His shot doesn't go, but he gets all the way to the basket. Now Fasulo at the arc, driving into the paint, and the ball's knocked out of his hands by Murray. Foul's going to be called on Caleb Murray.
Right now we're having a little tech issue, but
Fasulo is at the line right now. The foul was on Murray. Fasulo will get the first free throw. One shot left with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. His second is good. And the Hawks go up by 4.
There we go. We're back.
We apologize for that. Murray puts up the 3, a little short. Babb gets the rebound. And Fasulo getting some good pressure from Murray. I'm liking that.
Yeah, and I think Owen Babb has already 3 rebounds.
Oh, and look at this. Oh, man. What a great play that would have been if that had gone. Now Murray on a fast break, trying to take it all the way. He'll swing it back out. For 3, it's Blanchard. That goes.
9-8 Mason. Greenfield down by 1.
Now Fasulo. Hawks leading by 1.
Oh,
and Babb.
That's going to be a foul. And looks like checking in for the Wave is number 33, Davis, Young Hernandez, and I think it was number 12, Caleb Thomas.
Now Fasulo gets the inbound. He's going to take it back up top. Dragicevic with it now. The Dragon back to Fasulo. Babb sets a screen. And now Fasulo double team, gets it off to Modesto, dumps it in. Babb might swing it out, but he takes the shot himself, and that goes.
He did have Alex Ellis out there looking for the 3, but good job by Owen Babb there.
And that's on. I want to see them try and do that every now and then, because that was I was yelling at the JV team earlier this night, when they had those opportunities. And there's a good steal from Owen Babb. Hands it over to Fasulo. Ellis in the corner, fakes the 3. Now driving to the paint. Babb picks it up. Dragicevic for 3. Oh my God!
Sasha Drag strikes again. And a much-needed timeout for the Wave.
Wow.
Frontier's up 14-8.
What a start for the Hawks. This is exactly what you need. And wow.
The Dragon, he strikes again.
He's got 2 threes on the night. He hasn't even hit the rim.
Yeah, and look at Frontier's student section. They came out to support tonight.
Yeah, and look at that. I'm loving this. They're over there. They're standing up. I'm expecting to hear some noise on the free throws that Greenfield's taking today.
Yeah, and I mean, hey, look, Greenfield's not standing up right now.
No.
2:26 to go.
I think they might be a little bit ashamed of themselves right now. I mean, coming into this game, they definitely are the dominant team. They're higher ranked in the Hampshire South Conference than the Red Hawks, only by 1 place, but still, they are coming in with a 6-3 record. Red Hawks have a 3-5 record.
Yeah, I mean, in Frontier, to be fair to them, they've lost some close games. I mean, every game has been within a couple points, except for South Hadley. That South Hadley game, which we covered, they lost by 9. It was 69-60 final score.
But that was their biggest deficit of a loss this season. They haven't lost a game by more than 10 points.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They've almost every game they've been right in there. So
yeah,
I'm very glad to see Frontier up 14-8 right now with 2:26 to go in the Wave Gym.
I don't know the name of it either.
The Green Wave Gym.
Yeah, there we go. That sounds a little more professional. And now passed over. It's Grayson Thomas with it. Gets a screen, takes the 3. That's good.
Yeah, you could see right away when he released that was going to go in.
That was good. He had a lot of confidence on it, too. The Dragon gets it into Babb.
Yeah, the press is broken.
That's good. I mean, I think that's a good move by Green Wave, setting up a press, try and get something going. Oh, and Fasulo. Oh man!
He was blocked. I think that was Davis Young Hernandez.
I think.
Or do I have one? Yeah. That was a nice block by him.
That was a great block.
Yeah.
And now the Dragon with it.
Oh!
No shot. There's going to be a foul.
I think it's going to be on John Brior.
Man. And listen to the noise.
Yeah, Frontiers fans, you can't do that. They got the chant going.
This is great, dude. Owen Fasulo. Oh, got a little tripped up there. He wanted that 3. Weaving through traffic. Babb might hand it back off. Now the Dragon with it. Other side of the court.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and it goes down. Modesto gets the jumper.
Nice job. That was a great assist by Sasha Drag over to Rowan. And Just like that, the score is 16-11. Hawks on up top by 5.
And the Dragons still up and walking after that hard fall. Bit of an opening there. The jumper, no good, and Babb wins the rebound for the Hawks. That was Caleb Thomas on the shot, and I'm surprised he didn't make that. He's one of their leading scorers, Tom.
I mean, it was just unlucky. It just went in and out.
Yeah.
Fasulo.
And he's dancing around the defense. Look at this.
Yeah.
Ellis at the arc, looking for a pass. We'll get it to Babb.
And
oh, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's going to be their 4th foul this quarter, Mason. One more, and we'll go to the bonus, but
I don't think that it's not much of an effect for them.
Yeah,
I mean, there's 55 seconds, but you do make a good point. That's something that they need to be watching out for.
Yeah, I'm not too sure who the foul was on, but
I think it might have been on Postera. He was close to the play. And Fasulo gets fouled on his way up, and that's going to be your bonus.
There you go. Hey, I predicted the future. It only took like 6 seconds off the clock, so, 50.7 on the game. And Fasulo, he's going to have good foul shots here. I wonder if the Wave crowd will make noise and affect them, though.
We'll have to see. And I mean, Fasulo, he's known for being stone cold under pressure. He misses that first one.
Stone cold.
Listen, I've seen him make some really great shots in really tense situations. I'm not. Maybe they're trying to get subs in. Okay, I guess they are.
Yeah, it looks like number 3 and number 1. So Jacob Blanchard and Oliver Postera came in. Could be wrong with that.
Young Hernandez came off on someone else, but I didn't see. And there's the noise.
Here we go.
From Greenfield. That shot's good. See, and the noise, it fuels him somehow.
He's got 3 on the night.
And now Murray calling out some plays to Grayson Thomas. Thomas goes to the corner. Murray at the top of the key swings it out to Blanchard. Gets into the paint, and now in the corner, shot. Oh, man.
Mason, this is outstanding defense from the Hawks. That was Sasha Drag that forced the ball, that forced Thomas to dribble out, I'm pretty sure, or one of them.
I'm going to be honest. The shot went, the call went in Frontier's favor, but I thought that it went off of the Dragons' foot.
Here we go.
Oh, and Fasulo takes the 3. Oh, man. Brior going to win that rebound. Good job from Babb not taking the foul on that, reaching too far. And in the corner now, it's Thomas. Grayson Thomas over to Murray. He's signaling to Thomas. Now passing to Brior. Up against Babb. Into the paint. And 1.
Yep, you could tell that exactly what he was going to do there, and he forced Owen Babb to draw that foul. So.
Well, and with 5.8 to go.
Yeah.
That's a big play from Brior. He's a huge factor in this team, and he's going to be a huge factor in this game as he makes that a 3-point play. Now with just under 6 seconds to go, Ellis gets the ball taken away, and he gets called for a foul.
And he's going to have, I think he's going to be, it's a shooting foul.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, with 1.6 seconds. And this could be, we could be going into the second quarter, Mason, and with a 1-point game if he makes them both.
And I mean, Coach Morris he's incredibly upset about that, and I don't blame him at all.
I would be furious, honestly. And Thomas, he's not going to miss these. I can tell you that for a fact.
Yeah.
This is a good, he's a good 3-point, or he's a good shooter.
Yeah. Murray misses the second, and Babb gets it over Fasulo, but not in time for the buzzer beater. 2-point game at the end of the first quarter, and you already said it, Tom, but what a showing of defense from the Hawks. This has just been really phenomenal. I mean, we've noticed, I don't know if you've noticed this, but the pattern that I've seen in a lot of the earlier stages of the games, it starts off very defensively, both teams really strong on defense, and not a lot of scoring happens, and then it picks up towards the end of the first quarter and kind of goes from there.
Yeah.
But Frontier's been able to hold on to that strong defensive stage for, I think, a considerable considerably longer than what we've seen in some of their previous games.
Yeah, and you're exactly right, Mason. I mean, we're going to just see what happens here. I mean, that was just really unfortunate from the Redhawks. I mean, to get 2 fouls right at the end, it could have been 17-12 or whatever, whatever it was. I mean, that was just really unfortunate. They made a John Brior, I mean, he got a 3-point play. And then Caleb Thomas went 1 for 2 there. So it was going to be 17-11, and now it's 17-15.
It's a really tough break for the Hawks, I got to say. And, I mean, on the other hand, for Green Wave, it's a good little boost for them to go into the second quarter. Because, I mean, they are down, but it's a lot closer now, and they're feeling a little bit of momentum here. So we'll see how that plays into the second quarter.
Yeah. Oh, here comes Thomas.
Murray. Oh, man.
Murray. Yeah, Caleb Murray. He's got 7 on the night. 8?
I'm down for 8.
Yeah,
I think
he's
he
got
might
8.
have missed the foul shot. And Fasulo is called for maybe a carry? I'm not sure. Or it might have been over and back. I didn't have a good angle on how close he was to the line.
17-17, Mason. It's all tied up just like that. Frontier had a 6-point lead.
Yeah.
With 5.6 seconds left in the quarter 1.
Murray with some great handling. And now it's over to Thomas. Caleb Thomas. Brior now gets fouled and 1.
Wow. I am dumbfounded, Mason.
Talk about a power move. That is
that is unfortunate for I think it was Owen Bad that picked up the foul there.
Yeah.
And
it's a shame they aren't putting it up on the scoreboard.
I know, it's hard to tell. Yeah, another 3-point play for Brior.
Wow. 3-point lead for Green Wave, and Frontier will break through the press. The Dragon looks at the 3, doesn't want it. He's going to have to pass it off. Almost travels, too.
Yeah.
And Ellis loses the ball, picked up. And
what? Oh, this is crazy, Mason.
Oh, man.
I'm almost astounded with these calls.
I am, too. And Grayson Thomas didn't want the shot, hands it over to Blanchard.
Frontier.
Murray.
Yep.
Takes the shot off the screen.
Yeah. And, that's going to be a timeout from Josh Morris. I mean, come on. Like, it's just unfortunate from Frontier. I mean, they were playing really well, and all of a sudden, late in that after that first quarter, it almost it's affecting them, Mason.
Yeah.
It really has. I mean, mentality is the game that you need to play right now. I mean, Frontier,
Absolutely.
they need this is almost a must-win game for them to really. It's going to be very difficult if they do not win this game to get into the tournament.
Yeah, and I mean, like, strong team, you win against them. That shows a lot. It gives you momentum in your next couple games. On top of that, it's a conference game. You beat them in this conference. It's also a good look for the Western Mass tournament on top of the states tournament. And I mean, you look at what Greenfield has done right here. They were down by 6, and now they've almost completely flipped that. They're up by 5 right now.
Yeah, and that. I'm dumbfounded. I'm dumbfounded. I really am. And one thing, let's just thank our sponsors.
Of course.
Because we kind of have forgotten.
Yes.
Is Albert Hearing Services, thank you. And as well as Holiday Pizza, the official pizza of FCAT Sports.
And we have some over there. We have some pizza with us tonight from a Holiday.
Yep.
I was eating a little bit. I was hungry.
Yep.
And now I think one thing that I think has worked really well for Greenfield is this press that they've been putting on.
And look who's out there right now is Garrett Dredge.
So, I'm trying to figure out who he came on for, but he's at the top of the
Ellis.
arc, swings it out. Oh, and look at this from Dragicevic. That's a little short.
He came on for Alex Ellis.
Oh, you're right. And now
the
layup rolls in.
Wow.
From Caleb Thomas.
That was really good defense by Fasulo. He did not foul.
And Bab, look at this move. Going to the paint.
What?
And no foul called.
This is crazy. Oh, my
Dredge
God.
almost makes the steal. Plenty of room for the 3. That's not going to go, though.
Oh, my God.
Fasulo fighting for the rebound. He'll lose it, though. And now in the paint.
Yeah,
that shot's no good either. Jump ball called.
Mason.
And
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Luke Howard's going to come on for sausage drag, but this reffing, I am really surprised about the. I don't want these players getting hurt. Anyone.
Yeah, there's a lot of bodies hitting the floor, and Howard takes his eyes off the ball a little too early and almost cost Frontier some points. Maybe he will.
What?
Oh, Fasulo tries to knock it off his legs. What a pass into Brior.
Nice block by Yao.
And
what?
Howard, I don't know what the ref is looking at, but it's not the game. What?
Are you kidding me?
That was the clean. Wow.
I think they're going to call that on Owen Babb. It's my guess. I mean, Howard.
It was either Babb or
Howard.
Howard got all ball.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to Babb. I mean, I don't know how many fouls he's on, but look at we'll see who he comes in for because that's probably who was on. Yeah, it was Owen Babb. So that is not good for the Hawks. Did he make that first one?
No, he did not.
Okay.
And he does make his second. It's Blanchard. And now Red Hawks really got to get something going. Murray goes down, and Fasulo takes the three.
They
little
need
to the left.
Mason. What they need to do is get somebody open down low.
Yeah.
And Owen Babb is out with fouls. I'm guessing he may have 2 or 3. So.
Yeah. And that shot doesn't go for Blanchard. Ellis gets the rebound. He's been doing a good job tonight in the paint, especially on the defensive end of things.
Yeah, we'll see what Frontier can do to set their offense up. They need to get it on the board. They have not scored since the first quarter.
Modesto. And look at that.
That's what they needed. Rowan Modesto.
There you go. You certainly have a knack of calling things right before they happen, Tom.
Yeah, it's either I jinx them or I can predict what happens.
Yeah.
I have the future hindsight, right?
Yep. And the three is no good from Grayson Thomas. Scramble for the ball. Blanchard.
Oh, timeout by Angelo Thomas, the head coach for Green Wave.
Smart timeout, I got to say. I think that he was about to travel there when he was sitting up.
Yeah, I mean, he was on the ground. So right now, what is it, 25-19?
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, this is crazy. I mean, the first quarter ended, Frontier was leading 17-5, and their first basket came from Rowan Modesto.
Yeah.
That's
the thing you were talking about.
Yeah.
Get into the paint. You can't. Those long-range shots, sure, you get a 3, that really can put you back in the game right now. But, do you have the ability to do that with the kind of defense that Green Wave is playing? Because I think that that's kind of what they're expecting the Red Hawks to do.
Yeah.
And so you need to understand that and counter it with some, shots in the paint. Maybe that means I know Babb might be in foul trouble, although we don't really know for sure. Put Dragicevic back out there.
Yeah.
I know you took him out for a break, but I think that coming off of this timeout, you should put him back out there. Put some tall players in and try and run that strategy.
Yeah, I mean, we got 4:51 to go. It's hard to see what that with the net and whatever the backboard on the other side.
There you go.
But 25-19, only a 6-point lead for the Wave now. So.
And now that's Caleb Murray at the arc. Good defense from Fasulo and the Hawks. He'll get it over, and now to the other side of the court, it's Blanchard. Goes up and one.
Now, that was right in front of us. Who was it, Dredge? Or
no, I think that was Howard who was covering him.
Unfortunate. I mean, you just got to swat at the ball, I guess. I mean.
Yeah, it's – and see, this is exactly like – Greenfield is playing to exploit Frontier's weaknesses, which is their coverage in the paint right now, apparently.
Yeah,
because they keep fouling them. And now Dredge and Fasulo work to make the press. Pass over to Dredge. Looks at the 3, doesn't want it. Ellis in the corner. Now Modesto puts it up. Shot doesn't go, but he goes to the foul line. Foul's going to be on Brior.
Yeah, and that's what they need. Frontier needs to basically get into foul trouble, right? You want Brior out of this game. I mean, that's a huge player. So, I mean, that's what they need to do. And look, that's what Greenfield did to Owen Babb. Owen Babb's on the bench now, so.
Yeah. Modesto's first shot, no good.
Yeah, we'll see if he can make the second one.
And, I mean, you already talked about it when we did our whole intro, Tom, but foul shots are going to make or break this game. They ended up costing the JV team their win because they had plenty of opportunities.
Yeah.
But just couldn't capitalize on any of them. Modesto,
Yep.
amidst the din, gets his second.
Yeah. Yeah. He missed his first, so that's going to make it 28-20.
Murray gets into the paint, pass back out Blanchard. And now look at this.
Nice.
Oh, man. Rebound, lost, and now in the corner with all the time in the world, quickly covered by Howard. That was a good pickup on him.
Yeah, Luke Howard, he tipped that ball from, I think it was Oliver
And
that
Murray,
shot.
his three doesn't go. Young Hernandez gets the rebound. It's taken away. Man.
Yeah, and you know what I will say? I mean, they pretty much, it was all ball. He went up and he like completely lost the ball because Howard stripped it from him, and then Howard just could not hold on to it there.
Yeah. Murray taking the inbound for Green Wave.
Oh!
Gets it in, and wow.
What a move there by Jacob Blanchard.
Great connection.
Yeah, and I think he's got 6 on them.
And Murray steals the ball from Howard, who again took his eyes off of it too early. Young Hernandez gets 2 points from the paint. Morse is not happy.
This is not good. Frontier needs to do something. Caden Manning's out there. He's open.
And the ball is lost. Oh, man, just a bad pass from Young Hernandez.
And Howard had Caden Manning. If you look to the left, he had him open.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about, Tom. I was screaming at the JV team that, like, pass it out.
Yeah.
Use it, like, you get trapped in the corner, pass it back up top. You drive to the paint, nothing's there. Look outside, look to the arc.
Yeah.
You shoot it out, you get a 3. Like, you know, that's what you got to look for. And Dragicevic almost loses the ball, but he gets there in time.
He had Fasulo, and we'll see what they can do. I mean, Mason, this is just, Frontier is struggling offensively. They've only scored 3 points in this quarter.
Modesto, his shot doesn't land.
Why they need to get someone down low in the paint or swing it out to a 3-point shooter. And
travel is going to be called on Postera.
Yeah.
And Frontier is down by 12 right now.
Yeah.
This is they really need to make this up by halftime. And a bad pass from Caden Manning will turn it back over. You cannot afford that.
No, this is 2:48, 32-20, a 12-point lead for the Wave. And I mean, come on, guys. They need to work hard and play good defense.
Yeah, they have a lot to do to get back in this game, and it's really shocking that they came out of. They had such a dominant.
Nice!
Oh my God!
Nice block by Sasha Drag.
Assisted there by Ellis too. He was in front of the ball there. Now Murray going to take the inbounds for Green Wave. Off of the stack. Gets it out for 3.
Air ball.
And right into the hands of the Dragon. Fasulo speeding it up. It's Dredge. Fakes the pass. Over to the Dragon. He's got Ellis in the corner for 3.
Oh! Alex Ellis!
Oh, man.
32-23. Good job by Alex Ellis. He puts Frontier back in this game right now. And another...
And Jackson Spearin's going to get the Hawks fans on their feet.
Was that another travel? I think it was.
I think, yeah, it might have been.
Yeah.
And now, Greenfield is kind of climbing back into foul trouble with the Red Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, they had, 5 in the first?
Yeah. Ellis doesn't want the 3, has the Dragon, but passes it to Fasulo. Fasulo, top of the arc, driving into the paint. Shot no good. Rebound ripped away by Modesto. Puts it up.
No foul.
Oh, man.
What? Oh, my gosh.
And a big lane for Murray. Shot doesn't go.
Get the rebound. Rebound.
And they lose it again. Dragicevic falls on top of it.
Yeah, Josh Moore's not happy. He is not happy. They are not being able to rebound. Owen Babb is out right now with 3 fouls, I'm sure, and he's not going to play till at least the third quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, this is ridiculous. Sasha Drag, he had the ball, and they come on, guys, just rebound, please. I'm begging.
It's the least you can do. In the corner for 3.
Nice.
Grayson Thomas doesn't land it. And Young Hernandez goes down. A foul is called, and Morse is stunned.
I am I'm frustrated, Mason.
I am too.
I'm angry. I'm upset. Me and Bobby C, who's next to us for GCTV.
Yeah.
We talked about the reffing. Come on. It's a little upsetting.
And now travel is called.
And that's almost a makeup call. That is
yeah.
almost a makeup call. Like, come on.
Honestly, yeah.
You see it in baseball a lot, right?
Yeah. So Hawks down by 9. And Fasulo all the way across the court. Ellis takes the corner 3. Oh, that doesn't quite land. And where do they're running away from the rebound. I don't understand what they're doing.
The only one
wide open 3. No good.
Good
Dredge right there for the rebound. Almost gets the ball taken away from him. Ellis has Fasulo to his left. Takes the 3 too far. And Modesto, Dragicevic. He gets taken down. And thank you.
Yeah, the ref was right there. Oh, no. This is not good.
He's going to be helped up by Dredge. And we're watching for that limp.
Yeah, he's struggling right now. That was a bad fall. The ref, I kind of saw it as well. That is not good for the Hawks.
Yeah, he's
57.6 seconds.
Jeez.
And hopefully Sasha is all right. They can't afford him to be injured. They cannot.
No, not at all. Dredge off the inbound. Modesto,
no.
That shot is short.
Oh
Dredge
my
gets
gosh.
the rebound. Still fighting for it. He's going to have to pass it out. Fasulo. And a foul is called. Kick ball.
All right, Mason. I'm just we're both watching this, and I'm in disbelief.
Are the refs watching the same game we are, Tom?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't want anyone getting injured, and that's
I know.
what's happening.
And the pass over to Dredge. Takes the 3.
Oh, God! Garrett Dredge! Garrett Dredge! Oh, my goodness, Mason.
What a shot!
Oh, my gosh. Garrett Dredge, the man right there. He could have a 4-point play. That was crazy. I wish we were on camera that. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
Oh, the heart stopper. 32-26.
Oh, and look at this. The refs are inspecting Dragicevic's leg or his knee.
Our mic's definitely peaked on that.
Definitely. His knee might be bleeding. I think that might be the discussion right now because they don't want blood on the court.
I mean, 32. It was 32-20, and now it is 32-26. So they're only down. If I can do math, they're down by 6. Mason, and 42.1 seconds. Both teams have 4 fouls each, team fouls in this quarter. And they're going to put Howard back in.
I think that they just need to get Dragicevic off. They don't want, because I think that the deal is they don't want it because he took a fall on that knee earlier, and I thought I saw some red on his. He had like a knee brace sort of thing.
He's got a little limp. I don't know why they made him take the knee brace off.
I don't know.
Oh, Dredge.
Man, oh man, what a play.
4-point play from him. You normally don't see that.
No, it's very rare.
And he's been getting rebounds too. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, you're fine. Now a 5-point game. Tip pass along the baseline.
Oh.
And a travel is called.
Oh!
Thank you very much.
Josh Morris was so happy. He was like, he paused for a second and boom.
That's the happiest I've seen him all week.
32-27, 5-point, 2-point, 2-possession game.
And Howard gets the pass off to Fasulo. Dredge. Ellis doesn't want the 3 in the paint. Might pass it off. Takes it himself, and it hits the bottom of the backboard. Just waited a little too long.
What a move, though.
Handoff. Top of the key.
Oh, Fasulo missed
out,
it.
And Postera is called for the travel. 1.2 on the clock.
Catch and shoot. Look, did you hear the fans there? They were on their feet.
Fasulo sends it. That'll be short. But what a comeback for the Hawks in the last minute of this half. That was truly exhilarating, I gotta say.
I am so happy. And you know who the player right there in that quarter that saved the Hawks? Garrett Dredge.
Yes.
Garrett Dredge was getting rebounds, and he's short. Okay, he's not a tall player, and he's getting those rebounds. I mean, that was amazing. And then to see a 4-point play, oh my goodness, Mason.
It's
that was
incredible.
Spectacular.
I mean, I got to say, I'm just astounded right now, but I'm not surprised that it's Dredge. He has stepped up before, and he has absolutely owned games. Like, he comes out onto the court some games, and it's just like the fans are there for him, and the energy is there. Something in the area is right for Garrett Dredge tonight, and I think we're going to see a lot more great plays from him, especially after I don't know how you make that. Your arm gets hit, and you go. He landed like he got knocked down, and he still made the three.
Yeah, and look at this was the scores. So it was 27-32. I just got to rewrite it. I am so happy. Frontier, they did not score until I think it was about the 3-minute mark almost. With Modesto.
Right.
Modesto with the points to theirs. And again, they scored 10 pretty much in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah.
4 of those points coming from Garrett Dredge.
Yeah. And I think that one of the big things for the Hawks is getting that momentum going. It's a shame that they had halftime happen when it did, because they really had a lot of energy flowing, and the fans were on their feet. It was just getting really hyped for them, and they're going to have to work back up to that a little bit, but they're in a really good place right now. Even though they're still down by 5, it's a lot better than where they were before.
Yeah, and I wonder if Owen Babb has 4 fouls or not, or 3. I hope for goodness sake he only has 3, but they're not putting it on the scoreboard, so it's hard for us to tell.
Yeah, maybe we could go check in with someone at the table.
I'll go look at that. But I mean, let's thank our sponsors, and we can bring it back a little early later. But
absolutely. So we'd like to thank Albert Hearing Services. They're in Greenfield, right?
Yeah, that's my mom's business.
Greenfield, saving
33 Riddell Street.
There we go. And we'd also like to thank Holiday Pizza, the official pizza of FCAT Sports. 32-27 at the half. Redhawks down by 5. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television.
We'll be back.
Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. We are just a few minutes away from coming back into the second half of this game. 5-point lead for Green Wave.
Yep.
And before we get into anything else, we want to thank our sponsors one more time. Albert Hearing Services in Greenfield, as well as Holiday Pizza, the official pizza of FCAT Sports.
In South Deerfield.
In South Deerfield, yes.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's I mean, we got one in Greenfield for Green Wave, and now we've got one in South Deerfield for the Redhawks.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Look at that.
we'll get some more, hopefully. If you want to become a sponsor, let us know. Contact me or Kevin Murphy. So, yeah, if you want to sponsor Frontier Community Access Television.
There you go. All right. So coming back into this second half, Tom, something we were just talking about was the possible injury that the Dragon might have sustained on the court, and what was going on with that substitution at the end of the first half.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of had to do that. And, let me just tell you the fouls real quick. Garrett Dredge, he's got 1. I checked him with the scores tables. Owen Babb, he's got 3. Alex Ellis has 1. And Rowan Modesto has 1 for the Hawks. And on the other side, Jacob Blanchard, he's got 2. Oliver Pastera has 1. Grayson Thomas has 1. And John Briero has 2. Caleb Thomas has 1. And David Young Hernandez has 1. So.
Hold on, let me just.
I could have.
Oh, well, I read that wrong. That's my fault.
No, you're good. Here we go.
Just wrote a player's name wrong. That's all. Anyway, we're getting back into it now. Murray taking the ball up for Green Wave, swings it in, and oh man, Babb, first play back, and he gets the ball at the arc. Over to Dredge, top of the key, and now Babb with it over to Fasulo. In the corner, Dredge takes the 3. Does it go? No.
Good.
And Babb now in the other corner. Back up top, it's Dredge.
New shot clock.
Fasulo has some time, takes the 3. That's a little off, and Briore gets hit off the rebound. Foul is going to be called.
Yeah, they're going to call it on, I think, Rowan Modesto. Yeah. Yep, 3-0.
Yeah.
So we just got to try to be on top. I see what the ref says. But,
yeah.
That was definitely an obvious foul by him, and good rebound by Jonathan Briore.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the kind of foul I like to see called. Hit, like player taking a hit. You don't want that to keep happening, a player to get banged up and, have to come off of the game.
Oh.
And there's a 3. Is good from Grayson Thomas.
Yeah, you got to watch out for him. He's got 6 on the night, 2 threes, I'm pretty sure.
And now Fasulo taking it up for the Hawks. Green Wave has extended their lead in the corner. Dredge doesn't want the 3. Pass into Babb. Needs to swing it out. It's Ellis. Alex Ellis with it. Cross the court. Fasulo gets an opening, takes the jumper,
nice!
And that goes.
He did have Dredge open in the corner, but good job by Fasulo getting that point. And he's got 5 on the night now, which makes it 35-29. It's still a 6-point lead for the Wave.
It was a good job getting open on that shot by Fasulo, but now he's on defense against Murray. Pass over to Briore. And now again for 3. That's good.
They got to double team him or something. They cannot let Grayson Thomas get hot right now. And
absolutely not.
He's got 9 on the night, I'm pretty sure.
I think so, yeah. And now Dredge takes the 3 to answer. That's too far. Modesto gets fouled on the way up.
Yeah, and he's got to make these. Rowan Modesto will get the first foul shots of the third quarter. So,
yeah, you said it, Tom. He really has to make these. Every shot counts for the Hawks right now in the second half, and they're still down. They really need to put something together quick. And ready to sub in right now is the Dragon. But right now at the line, it's Modesto. His first shot is good. And so...
he made that first one?
Dredge comes off. Yes, he did. Dredge comes off, and the Dragon comes on, moving down the court.
Hopefully his knee is all right. It looks like they helped him in the locker room.
Stone cold.
Yeah, practice, I saw Rowan Modesto. He made, I think, 16 for 20. And Nico Fasulo, he made 18 for 20 of 3 throws. So that's pretty cool, right?
That's impressive.
Just last night.
Murray takes it up. up against Babb. Gets a bit of an opening. He'll pass it into Brior.
Oh.
That was a great look there.
John Briord's got 8 on the night. 5:50 to go, 40-31, 9-point lead for the Wave.
And Fasulo at the arc now. Has the Dragon, passes it to Babb. Back to Fasulo. He wasn't quite ready for it, but good awareness. Takes the 3. That's a little short. Dragicevic takes it away, puts it up.
Yep.
Oh, man. Babb with the rebound.
How's he not?
Oh, man. And Modesto gets it. Great job on the rebound.
Oh, my gosh.
But they can't land the shot.
Come on.
And now going the other way up against Babb. That goes.
Who was that?
That was Murray.
Oh, my goodness. Murray's got 12 on the night for the Wave.
And now the Dragon trying to make something happen. Frontier needs something, anything. Babb. And Fasulo in the paint. Gets blocked. And it'll go out of bounds and touch Caleb Murray.
Was it Caleb Murray with the block? Who was the block?
I think that was Young Hernandez who got the block.
Yeah. So David with the nice block there. I mean, he's got a height to him. So
absolutely.
Him and
and
John.
Fasulo, foul is going to be called. I think that's on Young Hernandez.
You saw Ellis. He drilled that 3 right after the whistle. So
wow.
That's just unfortunate. 4:58, 42-31, Mason, and who picked up the foul again?
That was Young Hernandez who we were just talking about.
That'll be his second.
Fasulo under the bucket.
Nice!
Wow.
Fasulo was 7. He leads Frontier in scoring.
And now Grayson Thomas might have drawn a foul.
What's that 2-0? I'm not. Oh, 3-0. It's going to be on Rowan Modesto, I guess.
Man.
That's unfortunate. I mean, it is 42-33. And then, again, a 9-point lead for the Wave. The Frontier's got to figure something out defensively and offensively right now.
Looking for anyone. They'll get it into Brior. That was a little close for them. The jumper doesn't go and goes right into the hands of Ellis. Swung over to Fasulo. He's got a bit of an opening. Will he take the shot? No, he'll slow it down. Over to Modesto. Back to Fasulo.
Yeah.
And now Modesto in the corner. Doesn't want it. Babb in the paint.
Oh, yep.
And the foul is called on Brior. 2 shots.
Yeah, and Mason, that's going to be Brior's 3rd foul. So he's got to be careful as well. Him and Owen Babb have been going at it all night.
Yeah. And, I mean, I got to wonder, Tom, what's going to happen if both of these key players foul out and are taken out of the equation of the game for both of these teams? Babb misses his first.
In Frontier, they struggled, without Owen Babb there in the second quarter. You saw that they were really struggling. Owen Babb is a key player for them, and they need him out there on the court.
Absolutely. His second shot, no good. The rebound isn't there for the Hawks either. That's the kind of thing that you cannot afford right now. Murray from the pass will dump it back out. And that shot goes for Caleb Thomas.
Yeah, Caleb Thomas, he's got 4 on the night right now.
Coming up a little short is Caleb Thomas. I mean, with the expectation of 127 points on the season right now, you know?
I mean, Murray's been the key player for Greenfield.
Oh, and the 3 is good.
I'm not sure.
From Modesto.
Nice.
I think that was a 3 anyway.
44-35, so. I think it was a 3. Rowan Modesto leads the points in scoring for Frontier with 9, I'm pretty sure.
And now Green Wave trying to counter.
Oh, floater.
That goes into the hands of Babb, and now it's moving the other way.
I have Owen Babb down for 6, at least 6 rebounds tonight, so.
He is just such a force in the paint. But Fasulo at the arc. Now the Dragon.
The rebound king, you could say, for Owen Babb.
Pass out, and Babb sticking with it, but it's going to be turned over. And the layup is good from Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas now showing up tonight. He's got 6, just like that.
Babb with the ball up against Brior.
Yep.
Gets fouled on his way up.
And
man, that is huge.
That's going to be John Brior's 4th foul.
Wow.
So he's going to, I'm sure he's going to have to come out. And Angelo Thomas just saying, like, hey, come on, I'm surprised they're not going to sub Brior out. One more foul and he's done for the night.
Yeah. Inbound pass goes to Babb. Looking for Fasulo. He hands it off. Gets an opening. Jumper.
Nice.
Goes. 2 more for Nico Fasulo with 3 to go in the third quarter.
He's got 9 on the night. 46-31. I mean, it's really been an 11-point lead, and Greenfield's responded to their points.
That shot is no good. Brior on the rebound. Doesn't go. And Ellis will hand it off to Nico Fasulo. He'll slow it down.
Yeah, they got to slow it down. As Josh Moore's saying patience. He's telling his players what to do.
And Dredge, who's come on for the Dragon, swings it over to Ellis. Ellis, good spin move there. And Dredge can't get an opening. Babb looking for a shot, doesn't have it, out to Modesto. Fasulo on the arc. Look at the move from Fasulo.
Fasulo!
Oh my God!
Nico Fasulo!
Count it!
Oh my goodness, he's got 11 on the night, Mason.
Woo! And
What
the
a
fans
move.
stand back up.
Don't let him drive. Don't give it to Thomas. Nope.
Caleb Thomas, his shot doesn't land.
Look
That was
at
a good look from him, though. And look at Dredge in the corner. Off the pass from Fasulo.
46-39.
Travel's going to be called. And the pass, I think he was looking for Babb, and Babb just wasn't in the right position or like where he was expecting him to be, and it just kind of threw him off.
Yeah, in Frontier, they've got it down to 7-point lead, or a 7-point deficit.
Yeah.
1:45 to go here in the third quarter.
And so Murray taking his time picking up the ball. And look at this from Fasulo.
Great job by Nico Fasulo. He is the key player right now for Frontier. And that gets him the ball back, right, Mason?
It should.
Yeah.
And look at this. What a heads-up play from Nico Fasulo, giving Frontier a chance here.
And John Brior still out there. I'm sure he's got to be careful. If he one more foul on Mason, he's done for the night.
I think they're just playing him until he fouls out. That's their strategy right now.
Yeah.
They don't want to lose him when they can't afford it. And here's the 3 from Ellis.
No good.
Oh, man. And now it's going the other way. Popped out by
Dredge.
Ellis.
Oh, did you see the speed on
That
Dredge
was,
there?
wow.
Oh, wow. That was crazy. Garrett
Oh,
Dredge,
my God.
he was sprinting to get to that ball, and he almost saved it. 122, 46-39. Green Wave with the 7-point lead.
And now in the corner.
Oh!
What a block from Dredge. They can't turn it over, and a foul is going to be called, I think, on Dredge.
Hey, well-deserved foul. I mean, come on.
Yeah. You block a shot like that, especially at his height, too. That's just insanely impressive.
Yeah, 1:15 to go. Oh, gosh.
And
goodness.
Brior,
Oh!
Babb.
Jump ball.
Oh, man. And the Greenfield players are not happy about how fast the refs are calling the jump balls.
I mean, it was a jump. He got instantly, Owen Babb reached onto it, and Brior is not happy. It is Greenfield's ball, but
I do think that it should be Greenfield's ball, but regardless, absolute phenomenal effort by the Hawks, really attacking the ball. We saw Fasulo diving for it. Babb just trying to rip it out of the hands of Brior. It's just...
yeah. Frontiers, they got this speed, Mason. I mean, and Dredge is also running out there, too.
Yeah, they want this. They want this bad, Tom.
Yep. We'll see what happens here. We got 9 minutes of basketball.
And now it's
left
Grayson
to go.
Thomas goes down, gets the pass off, dumped out. The 3 isn't there, and no shot.
What? He called a travel initially, and then he called a foul.
I'm not...
He literally, I saw him with his hand. He
I
was like
saw him
that,
going for that, too.
I'm really surprised. I mean,
I could have definitely seen a travel being called there.
I mean, hey, 1:03 now to go, and that's going to put both teams in one more foul, and they're going to go shoot 2 shots at the foul shot line.
And now that's dumped out for Blanchard. Can't hand it off. Good defense.
Brior.
And Brior gets 2 more.
Brior with 10 on the night now. That'll put the lead back up to 9. 48-39. We'll see what the Hawks can do with 50 seconds to go.
Babb in the paint. There it is.
Good response by Owen Babb. He's got 6 on the night. 40 seconds remain.
Hawks doing a great job of spreading the points out. 3 isn't there for Postera. Handed over to Murray. Top of the arc. Puts it up. No good. Babb gets the rebound. Shot clock is off.
Yep, they can slow it down and have the last possession of the game pretty much. Or
the quarter.
quarter.
And Fasulo
Oh,
driving
my
to the
goodness.
paint.
Yep.
Gets
Oh,
fouled,
no.
and
Oh,
man,
no.
he went down hard.
Oh, goodness.
He'll get helped up.
Fasulo's up on his feet. That is good to see. That is a little worrying, Mason.
He's definitely shaken up, though, Tom. I mean,
Wow. 48-41. So it's back to a 7-point deficit for the Hawks and 7-point lead for the Wave, but
I mean, it's the kind of basketball we've seen from Fasulo throughout the whole season. Aggressive, you draw the fouls and make the free throws.
Yeah,
man.
Like I said earlier, Mason, 18 for 20 on the practice. So,
and it's just part of his playing style. You know, he's such an aggressive player. If you're going to play like that, you need to be able to make the free throws, and he does.
Yeah.
He makes it a 6-point game, and now to make it 5, he does.
Nice. And Frontiers, they got their shooters out. They got Caden Manning out there, Garrett Dredge, and Fasulo. And the big man are Owen Babb and Rowan Modesto. So.
But now Murray with the ball with 10 to go. Hands it off to Grayson Thomas in the paint.
Wow.
Shot's no
5
good.
seconds.
5 to go. Dredge with the ball.
2. He's got to shoot.
Takes the shot off the glass. It's no good. Should have passed it off. But still a great look and a great finish to the third quarter for the Hawks. They've brought themselves within 5 points of Green Wave.
Mason, this is huge. So we're going to go to the fourth quarter, and it's just a 5-point lead for the Wave now. This is crazy. I think. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, this is tense, man.
This is the most exciting game I think we've called all season.
Yeah,
and
seriously.
And I'm really happy about that. You know?
The only one that might counter that, I think, was the last girls game me and you covered with those it was like three three-pointers that happened in the last minute or so. Close it out like that. That was insane.
Yeah.
Incredibly hype. But, I mean, you're going into the fourth quarter, you're down by 5. Anyone's game, anything can happen. The Hawks have been known to stay in games until the last second, and they were able to pull off a win against Lennox. A little bit more of a clear victory than this, but they have pulled off some buzzer beaters before. With the help of Max Millette, though, I have to mention, who is not playing tonight, but they beat Hopkins on a 3-ball buzzer beater, 57-54 a couple weeks ago. And so, you know, maybe that's how they cash in the W tonight.
As I get rehydrated, Mason.
Yeah.
Quickly,
quickly
thank our sponsors. Albert Hearing Services, they're on 33 Riddell Street in Greenfield, and Holiday Pizza, the official pizza of FCAT Sports. We want to thank you guys for sponsoring Frontier Community Access Television, making these things possible, like the GoPro.
Oh, yeah. We love the GoPro, and I think you guys love it too, so
yeah,
we all love it. And the Redhawks start with the ball. Fasulo taking it up, has Dredge. Might take it the other way. We'll pass it into Modesto, and he gets it back. It's a good job there. Shot clock down to 15. Fasulo has a bit of an opening. Manning in the corner, but he'll take it himself.
Fasulo, he's got 13 on the night.
He is having the night of his life right now. What a game for Nico Fasulo.
It's a one-possession game. Frontier down by 3. We'll see what happens.
And the ball is lost, sent back out in the corner. Babb almost had the block, but Thomas gets the layup.
Thomas with 8 on the night now. He's really exploded since the third quarter. Frontier down by 5 once again, 45-50. We'll see what happens.
Fasulo into Babb. Now Modesto in the paint.
Nice!
There it is.
This is really good basketball, Mason. And I love to see a Modesto with 11 now.
Oh, yeah. And now hand it off to Murray. Wanted the lane, wasn't there for him. He's going to have to pass it off. The jumper. Young Hernandez.
I think that was a 2. Yep.
Yeah.
52-47. Still a 5-point lead now.
Hawks staying right up there with Green Wave. Fasulo, top of the arc, up against Murray. Murray playing some good defense. He'll pass it in to Babb. Owen Babb hands it off to Fasulo. Takes the jumper. That's short. Babb gets the rebound. Swarmed out to Fasulo.
Oh, he almost pulled the 3.
I thought he was going to take it, but he does. That's short. Bab gets the rebound. Well, he'll take it himself.
Oh,
that's no good. And Fasulo gets the rebound. Got to swing it out between the legs of Modesto, and it's turned over.
That is so frustrating, Mason.
And Fasulo gets the steal. Oh my God, going right back.
Nico Fasulo, the man right now.
He has exploded in this second half, Tom.
Yep. Him and Owen Babb are the two key players to look out for.
And Dredge travels. Fasulo.
Josh Moore's not happy right now with that from Garrett. And who came in? Alex Ellis came on the court for Garrett Dredge.
And Caden Manning is out too, one of their big shooters we were talking about before.
Yeah, Caden, go ahead.
Trying to make this a close game.
Yeah, 5:30 to go, and just Murray just slowing it down right now.
It's a good move by Green Wave. Clock is ticking. Murray against Fasulo, looking for a pass in the corner. It's Thomas. Caleb Thomas with the jumper. That's short, and Babb gets the rebound.
I have Babb down for at least 10 rebounds right now. So.
And I'll tell you something, Tom. Briore wanted to go and take that ball away from Babb.
Come on.
No foul called, and the rebound doesn't go either. Fasulo, and now going the other way. Good defense by Ellis, but Postera is going to get two.
Yeah, I'm really surprised with the refs right there. I mean, they called no foul on Owen Babb, and there was contact.
Babb in the paint again. Swings it out. The jumper goes.
Owen Babb.
That was from Rowan Modesto.
Rowan Modesto. He's got 13 on the night. 54-49, Mason. 4:30 to go, basically.
Briore open in the paint, but Murray can't get the pass off. Now back up top. It's Thomas. Caleb Thomas gets the ball knocked away from him.
Yeah, Briore was not happy that there was no call. I mean, hey, if the refs, if they're not going to call it one way, they call it the same, right?
Yeah.
Call it both ways. So, and that's what they're doing right now, and I'm actually happy with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I appreciate that. I respect that they're doing that, you know. And now Murray, from the inbound, gets it into Briore. Timeout's going to be called.
Yes, 17
by Angelo Thomas.
It's 17 seconds on the shot clock, so we'll see what Green Wave draws up here. 54-49, Mason, with 4:25 to go here in the fourth.
Yeah, I think that was a good call by Angelo Thomas calling that timeout right now. You know, you have half of the quarter left, and it's a close, really close game. And Frontier isn't making it easy for Greenfield by any means.
Yeah.
Because the other thing you got to remember, Briore just got the inbound. Briore has 4 fouls.
Yeah, he had 4 fouls. I think it was about with 2 minutes remaining or 2 or 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. So he's been playing very well to not foul out.
Both teams have been playing very well. You look at the scoreboard, 0 fouls in this whole, what is it, 3.5 minute period basically?
Yeah, 3:35 they played, so. Good mental math, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's very impressive that they're doing this, honestly, because, I mean, we've seen both teams go to bonuses in the previous quarters, and now they're doing a great job of, you know, locking in, making sure that they aren't giving the other team any kind of unnecessary advantage from your mistakes.
Yeah, and just quickly, we'll thank Albert Hearing Services and Holiday Pizza, our 2 sponsors. Here we go. The 4:25 to go left in the game, Mason. This one's going to go down to the wire.
Absolutely. And now the Dragon is back out on the court. Caden Manning came off. And Young Hernandez gets the inbound pass. It's Postera with it. Hands it off to Thomas. Takes the lane.
What a move there by Grayson Thomas. Ever since the third quarter, he's got 11 now.
Excuse me. Now it's Fasulo into Babb. Babb hands it off to the Dragon. The Dragon looking for someone. He's got to pass it. Fasulo is there. Taking the baseline.
No foul.
Shot's no good.
Oh, Mason.
Oh, wow.
See what
and
happens.
now Caleb Thomas draws a foul. And Moore, he's just too stunned. He can't even react anymore. He's just got his head in his hands.
I got my hands on my head. I'm a little, I'm dumbfounded. I mean, come on, call it both ways, please.
Yeah, and now it's Caleb Thomas at the line, and he will make the first one. I need to be hearing some noise from the Frontier fans.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not making noise. He just went 2 for 2 there, so I mean that's going to put it back up to a 9-point lead for the Wave. 58-49. Frontier needs to get back defensively, and offensively they need to respond like they did.
Fasulo working at the top of the arc. He's got Dragicevic in the corner. He's up against Murray. Good screen from Bab. Puts it up.
No foul.
Bab gets the rebound.
No foul again.
And Dragicevic finishes the
oh
job.
my goodness. Wow. That
now,
was crazy.
Murray moving it fast. Doesn't want the shot into Brior, but it's fumbled. Jump ball. What an effort from Rowan Modesto.
Oh, Mason, this is getting really intense. 3:15 now to go, and it's a 7-point lead for the Wave, 58-51.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, I mean, this is just crazy. Only 1 foul in this fourth quarter.
And Brior fighting for it. Shot's no good. Modesto racing for the rebound. Ellis is there, and now it's back to Fasulo.
Yeah, that was a nice outlet pass. We'll see what Drag can do here.
Bit of an opening for the Dragon. Puts it up. That's no good. He gets his own rebound, but it's taken away from him.
What?
Blanchard goes down, and a foul is called on Modesto, apparently.
This is crazy, Mason. I mean, that's going to be Rowan Modesto's 4th foul if I have it correct.
Yeah, I believe that you do have it correct, Tom. And Murray is going to get the inbound pass from Caleb Thomas.
He's gonna slow it down. I mean, we got under 3 minutes left to go now.
It's the smart play. He takes the 3, and that goes.
Yep. Frontier fans need to get on their feet. Caleb
the pass
Murray.
to Bab is tipped by Murray, and he gets the ball. And now a timeout's going to be taken by Josh Morse. Very much needed. It's a 10-point game. They need a lot to get back in this. They just really need to shut down the offense that Green Wave has been putting up. Because, I mean, they have been making some great opportunities on offense, the Redhawks, that is, and they've been scoring points, but they just can't keep up with the pace that Green Wave is setting, and that's their issue right now, I think.
Yeah, Mason, you're right. I mean, I'm just upset with Frontiers fans right now. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Make some noise when they're making foul shots like Green Wave is. They're on their feet. They're making a lot of noise, and this is just, come on. Come on, the 6th man, bring it back. We need to make some noise. Signal to them, right?
I don't know if
they saw it, but 61-51, 2:41 to go, and we'll see what Frontier can do, and Coach Morse can drop to his players. I mean, the refs, it is what it is. You can't blame the game fully on the refs. So
yeah, I mean, there definitely have been there's been a lot of really questionable calls on both sides of the court, but you can't call them all. And I still have that argument of, at the end of the day, their job is to make sure that no one gets injured, and that's up to our viewers to say whether or not they've done adequately in that capacity. But there's going to be, I think that there's going to be a lot of talk about the refs regardless of the outcome in this game.
Yeah, I mean, hey, like, it is what it is. So, as long as no one gets injured, and we've seen it, like the Dragon get injured a little bit, but
yeah,
it's been a
Bab
really aggressive game, Mason.
Gets the inbound. He's going to take it to the paint against Brior, trying to draw a foul. Can't get the shot off. Modesto doesn't want the jumper. Out to Manning. Manning swings it over. Fasulo. He's got the Dragon in the corner. And now Fasulo.
Floater.
Gets fouled.
Yeah, and there was about 12 seconds on the shot.
Hold on. I don't know, but that might have been on Brior.
Oh, and Angela Thomas arguing. It must have not been.
Well, Brior, he's kind of looking a little confused right now.
Yeah.
Fasulo makes the first. He is the lead scorer right now overall.
Yeah? How many?
On both teams. I have him down for 16 right now.
Nice. I may have missed one there. So. Look.
And his second shot, no good. Rebound doesn't go the Red Hawks' way. And now it's a 9-point game with 2:20 on the clock. Murray slowing it down up against Fasulo.
Yeah, he has a really good ball movement. We'll see what happens here.
And now.
This is not good, Mason. They're going to waste the clock.
They are. The Frontier needs to come up with some turnovers, and Bab does so. Look at that. Steals the ball, and Fasulo might look for a 3 in the corner. He'll drive the baseline. Can't get 2. Bab gets the jump ball, and that should go Frontier's way.
And yeah, Briore not happy. I mean, he was underneath Owen Babb's leg. So, like, come on. Like,
Yeah.
What? You know? Wouldn't that be a foul? I mean, I don't know.
Possibly.
That's just me. I mean, hey.
And now,
Yeah, and now the refs are going to talk it over. I think that's exactly what they're talking about.
yeah, it might be.
And Angelo Thomas giving some words. I mean, everyone's silent in the crowd except for us.
I guess they're going to wave it off. Nothing changed in the call.
Yeah, 61-32. I mean.
And now Dragicevic gets it in to Modesto. Ball's tipped and goes out. It will stay and
almost
hit the table.
Yeah, almost protect our GoPro and our laptop. New laptop, new GoPro. And they're right in front of us. This is like almost the first time in the night.
I'm impressed with that, honestly. We picked a good spot, I guess.
Yeah.
And out to Fasulo. He really wants a 3 right now. Takes the 2,
nice.
And that lands.
Fasulo, what is that, 18?
18, yes. And now Briore and Murray running a good combo together. But Murray gets open for a shot. The shot doesn't land.
Oh, no.
And a foul is going to be called on Caleb Murray. Angelo Thomas is... Wow.
I'm really surprised they're not going to give him a technical. That is ridiculous.
I am surprised they aren't going to give him a technical.
He's screaming at the refs.
We saw a technical in the JV game, actually.
He's screaming at the... You cannot do that. You cannot yell at the refs. And so, yeah.
Wow.
Anyways, Murray's going to pick up his a foul there. And 1:30 to go, and they got to move the ball quickly. It's 61-50.
Absolutely.
4 or 50. 54.
And now Dredge with the ball into Owen Babb. Babb takes it to the paint, out to Modesto. The jumper is good.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Modesto has 15 on the night, I'm pretty sure. They got a minute and 5 seconds about, so they gotta do something here quick. They do have fouls to give up.
Absolutely. And now it's Blanchard with the ball. They, like you said, they really need to make a steal right now. Murray takes the 3.
Good night.
Oh, man.
Caleb Murray, he's got 18 on the night. He's really the player of the game right now.
He came into the game kind of late. And now Morse. Oh, I thought he called a timeout.
Is that going to be a foul?
I think that might be a foul. No, it is a foul on Green Wave.
Yeah, I think it was on number 3 or number 12, so it was either on Oliver or Thomas.
Oh, and look at the opening. The 3.
Dagger.
Fasulo!
What a response from Nico Fasulo. He's got 21 on the night. They have to foul. They got to foul to get the steal.
It's a 5-point game.
They got to foul.
Murray into
no.
Briore.
And yeah, Frontier's going to call the timeout. I mean, 66-59,
Wow.
John Briore. This is going to be the longest 24.8 seconds of our life, Mason.
Yeah.
They got 3 fouls to give up. Frontier has 3 fouls, so they got to get down the court pretty quickly and then foul quickly. And I'm sure we're going to see a press or whatnot. I don't know.
Absolutely, or just to try and get some kind of a steal. The press is risky though, because you get a couple good passes on. Green Wave gets a couple good passes. They get it to Briore.
Yeah,
that shot's as good as made.
I do not think they're going to press. Actually, they'll be back on defense, but you got to be careful here. I mean, yeah, Frontiers. Oh, they adjusted the clock. 26.8 seconds.
Okay.
All right. Well,
a little bit more time.
That's
maybe those are going
to
be the 2 seconds they need to win this game. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? So Frontier, they're going to put their shooters out. Luke Howard,
absolutely,
Garrett Dredge, Nico Fasulo, obviously, and Sasha Drag as well as Owen Babb. So
and also a lot of their taller players trying to get those rebounds, those second. You need as many attempts at this as you can get. Fasulo
look at that.
Takes his time getting to the ball. And now goes to the lane. Shot's no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up. And Briore gets the rebound.
Yep. Owen Babb did have a foul to give. So that'll be his 4th. 16.9 seconds. In Frontier, they have to press. They have to get a steal. And they have to foul instantly. They have to.
There's enough time left on the clock. The game isn't over yet. Greenfield needs to do just a couple more things right, though.
No,
the pass.
Steal it. Yeah,
stolen.
Grab it. What?
And
oh, man.
Are you kidding?
They should respond. Frontiers fans should respond, yes, he can.
Pass
Got to
into
foul.
Brior,
They got to foul.
and Modesto will foul him.
He's going to foul out.
Yeah.
He's done. Modesto will go foul out, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not, but
We could have the count wrong. That's very possible.
yeah, I probably do have it wrong. But now they're going to go to the Brior to the line. I mean, that is unfortunate. Yep. Yeah, I mean that'll pretty much do it, Mason. I mean,
think it will. Yeah.
we're a little sad here, right?
Yeah. Not the outcome we wanted.
I mean, hey, look at Sasha Drag. He's back there, and then
He's back. He's notoriously good at three-pointers. He was in a couple in the first
oh,
half.
rebound
And
violation.
There's going to be a lane violation. It'll be on Fasulo.
That is not what you needed.
No, not at all. So Brior goes back to the line.
Again, the longest 24, and then it was 26.
Yeah, 26.
26.8 seconds.
Brior makes that one.
So 2 for 2, I guess. I mean, you count it. I mean, that's going to do it. That's pretty much going to seal it
yeah,
here.
that is pretty much going to do it. I think that Morse is going to make I think he called a timeout.
I mean, 68-59. There's not nine, but you need 3 threes.
You need 3 threes to tie it.
Yeah, you need 3 threes.
I mean,
in.
Hey, we had a 4-point play earlier in the game.
Yeah. you Mason, you need 3 threes, and you need them all to happen in 4 seconds, basically. That's
pretty much.
You got 4 seconds.
Yeah,
4 seconds.
You need an incredible sequence of steals here, and it's like
you got to foul instantly. Instantly. Like
it's. Yeah. I really gotta say I don't think that it's gonna happen. It was a great showing from the Red Hawks.
No,
they really they gave Greenfield a great run.
Yeah, good run.
Especially in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Too.
Good defense, and hey, like Bobby C just said, Garrett Dredge, he's got a 4-point play.
And Bab gets it in, and it's stolen.
Yeah,
that's the game.
Just let him dribble it out.
Yeah, there's no use in fouling him. That'll be it.
Okay. Well, that's a travel technically, but
yeah.
Look at Murray. He's dancing around the ball.
Yeah, the refs won't call it.
Yeah, I mean, it's over, but oh my goodness. What an excellent game either way. I mean, look at Fasulo. 21 points on the night.
He really gave it his all. And I got to say, we got to take into account one last time Max Millette not being able to perform tonight, and possibly not on Friday night either when they're playing against Ludlow.
Yeah, and they have to win against Ludlow. They really need to win these last couple games. In their in-league matches, they have to win their last, I think, 2 out of the 3 games or whatnot.
Yeah, well, they have quite a few left because they had several postponements. So they have 9 games left to play in the season. So they do have a ways to go. However, they now have a 3-6 record. So it really, it's not a good look for them right now. We're about halfway through their season, though. Yep. Anything can happen. They could go on a hot streak, especially when Millette comes back, because we're seeing Fasulo. He just had probably his best performance I've ever seen.
Yeah.
From Fasulo. Definitely in basketball, quite possibly in any sport I've seen him play. And he's a tri-sport athlete.
Yeah,
baseball, basketball, and soccer.
Those are 3 big sports too.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, we saw him in the soccer season a lot, and 21 points. Let's just emphasize that again.
Yeah,
that is crazy. He had at least 5 rebounds and a bunch of steals in there too. And the other player, other players I'd like to mention as well is Rowan Modesto, 15 points on the night.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he had 2 rebounds, I think, a bunch more, and. Sasha Drag, he played excellent as well.
Yeah,
he had
totally.
8 on the night. Owen Babb, 6 points. He had 11 rebounds, 3 steals. I think more than that. Not fully, but that was pretty amazing.
Yeah,
Dredge, 4-point play.
I was going to bring that up.
And a bunch of rebounds and steals as well.
Absolutely.
So.
And of course, as always, the Red Hawks, they do a great job of spreading out the points. Green Wave did it as well. There was a couple players that just couldn't quite connect. But Caleb Murray was not one of them. He had 18 points on the night. Jonathan Brior coming in close behind him with 14, and then 12 from Caleb Thomas. Some really incredible performances. And I also like to mention Jacob Blanchard, who had a couple really great connections in the long-range side of things.
Yeah.
He got 9 points on the night. And Young Hernandez, who he was playing great defense as well.
And one thing I'd like to mention is John Brior, 4 fouls. Like, he played excellent man-to-man defense.
Especially against like such a powerful player like Owen Babb. That was incredibly impressive.
Yeah, and that was crazy. Caleb Murray, man of the night, 18 points, I think.
Yeah.
Grayson Thomas, he had 11. John Brior, he had 12. Caleb Thomas had 10. And David Young Hernandez had 4, and a bunch. Brior had a bunch of rebounds in there as well.
Yeah.
And an excellent game.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, we'll have to see what happens. I'm going to be out there for the Ludlow game, so I'll be giving you updates on that, Tom. And we'll have to see how they do. We don't know when Max Millet's coming back from his concussion, but honestly, I think the best we can hope for this boys basketball team is that Millet comes back when he's ready to come back, because you don't want to rush that kind of thing.
Yeah, that would be bad.
But on top of that, just please don't let anyone else get injured.
Yeah.
They have had at least one player on the injured list this whole season, and it has hurt them. I think that we can point that as the sole reason why they have lost so many games by such slim margins. They didn't. This was, again, 9-point game was the final score. It was the final difference. They still haven't lost the game by more than 10 points. I mean, they were trailing by 12. I think that might have been the biggest deficit, but.
And they did lead at one point in the game early, the first quarter. That was a big thing. And they came close in the second quarter. They got it down to 5. And going in the third, it was 48-43. And then in the final, it was just unfortunate. It couldn't go their way. But, we'll
Yeah, and so one last time, the score was 68-59. Hawks can't quite pull off the win. They'll go 0-2 against Greenfield this season, and they will face Ludlow this Friday, an away game. We won't be able to cover it. But we'd also like to thank our sponsors because without them, we wouldn't be able to do this.
Yeah,
and you wouldn't be able to see us talking right now. And that would be pretty boring, right?
Yeah.
So, Albert Hearing Services.
Heck yeah.
In Greenfield. And the official pizza of FCAT Sports, it's holiday pizza. I'm going to have some of that after we sign off in just a few moments. So I have been Mason Smith.
Tom Albert, Ben Roberts.
Amalia Smith, my sister. And shout out Kevin Murphy, who hopefully, I hope you're watching this right now, man.
Yeah.
Because I hope we're making you proud.
Yeah.
So thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. It has been a pleasure. You've been watching Frontier Community Access Television. Good night.